JD Vance said this at America Fest. Many liberals did not like this.
Unlike the left, we stand against treating anybody, and I love what Nikki said about this. We don't treat anybody different because of their race or their sex. So we have relegated DEI to the dustbin of history, which is exactly where it belongs.
Facts.
In the United States of America, you don't have to apologize for being white anymore.
So that's the line that many people took issue with. I got some thoughts, but I'll play some of the freakouts first and share my thoughts as we move on. Okay, first one is this guy named Qasim Rashid. Let's see what he says.
You don't have to apologize for being white anymore.
You know, historically, white men are 98% of presidents, 98% of U.S. senators, 94% of the U.S. Supreme Court, 90% of the House of Representatives, 90% of CEOs, and 30% of the population. Imagine the fragility of using genocide and enslavement to control 100% of the U.S. population.
What is this guy even talking about?
For 200 years.
Oh my gosh.
And now claiming victimhood because you only control 95% of the U.S. population.
It's so insane. The argument, I don't even want to finish this guy's thoughts because the argument he's making is, oh, but there's like 10,000 successful white people. That doesn't apply to everybody. The average white person in my adult life has to go through all these ridiculous hoops, especially socially, that a lot of people of color don't. Like, for example, what's the one group of people you can just dump on? It's white people. You can be like, hey, you're whitey, you're blah, 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 all these slurs for white people. If you do it the other way, I mean, you'd get fired in a lot of cases. So the argument he's trying to make is just so garbage that, oh, well, the top is represented by a lot of white people. Sure. Okay, we have another one here.
Well, all those people giving a standing ovation. You don't have to be sorry to be white anymore. Ain't no, all those people who stood up. Yes. Yes, I apologize no more. You ain't never apologized at all.
I was just texting someone apologizing. I'm going to erase it. I'm going to erase my text.
Okay, here's another one.
JD Vance said, what? Apologize for being white. I'm just trying to figure out when was the last time white people was apologizing for being white, and why did they need to apologize for being white? What in the fruit cup hell is going on right now? The only people I remember apologizing for being white was them damn liberals and them Democrats. Republicans damn sure was never apologizing for being white. So I don't even know why he brought this up. This is terrible. This is not the way to go, JD Vance. We got an election coming up in 2028. Tighten up, bro. Call me. I'll tighten up your campaign, bro.
Look, he makes an interesting point, kind of, that it was the liberals and the Democrats who actually explicitly started apologizing during the peak woke times. But I still think the point remains, during my entire life, the last 10, 15 years, my entire adult life, at least, there has been an advantage to being non-white, which is ridiculous. But I definitely started noticing that about 12 years ago. Before that, like when I was in high school and stuff, I never even thought about it, which was good. I don't think there was any like hyper fixation on race, but I would say during Obama's term, something switched and everybody started put in these buckets, and it became really uncomfortable. And I think people were kind of okay with it for a few years, like, oh, we want to focus on race for a little while. I guess this is fine. But the problem, in my opinion, it hasn't reverted back. It's been way too long. Like, I personally do not want to talk and think about race for my entire life. It's insane. Do we need to do this for the next 20 years? And then we'll just finish this video off with some tweets. This is popular left-wing creator in reference to these comments from JD. His Indian American wife must be so proud. I mean, I would say that's pretty much a cheap shot. And then last one here, Jameel Hill, whoever that is. I think she's like I've seen her around on Twitter at least. I don't know. maybe I'm around the wrong white people, but I've never heard anybody white apologize for being white. I have. Again, it's mostly like the liberals that actually buy into the crap, but I've definitely heard that a lot. I've even heard that in real life. I think like, I've definitely heard people say things like, "Oh, well, I'm just a white person, so I don't understand this." I've heard that, especially in the workplace, a ton. I don't know if it's ever been an explicit apology, probably an apology in like a joking way, like, "Oh, I'm just a white guy. I have white guy taste buds, ha ha ha." Stuff like that. But I've definitely heard people try to like justify why they think something because they're white. They're white. Literally even using the word "my whiteness." I got to find me some new white people if this is the trend. So anyway, I'll finish the video there, but I definitely think what JD Vance said is very valid. I think more politicians, more leaders in culture should say things like that. Even what Nicki Minaj said, I won't play the clip right here, but she's saying like something to the effect of, "I don't think young black girls can feel beautiful, or I want them to feel beautiful. That doesn't mean I think somebody with blonde hair and blue eyes should feel less beautiful." Just more people who are leaders in culture saying things like that. I actually think it's, unfortunately, it matters. Just to get back to a place where there's no hyperfixation on race. There's no way that's good for people. Anyway, with that said, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Have a great day. The only people it's good for are the consultants who make money selling DEI courses and things like that. But anyway, thanks for watching. Merry Christmas.